Good morning, everyone. Daphne Walbridge here from the First Year Principal. I'm here to help new principals or first year principals not only survive but thrive as educational leaders. And I do this through conscious leadership, through creativity, and through connection. So, welcome. If you're just signing in, let me know where you're coming from. I'd love to see who's out there. And today we're going to be talking about the fifth digital tool that I find is incredible to lead a school. This is part of a 5-part series. This is video 5. So if you've missed the first 4 videos, you can just go back on this page and they're all there for you to watch. So Digital Leadership Week. So let's dive in. I'm going to be talking about video today and how we can use the power of video to pull at the heartstrings and to forge a deeper connection with our stakeholders. Now, by stakeholders, I mean parents, grandparents, siblings, members of the community, and even members of your school board who want to see what you're doing in your school. Now, I use a program, and again, no affiliation with this program, but it's a fabulous tool, and I'm here to share my resources with you today. This is a program called Animoto. I have put the link to the product, the resource, in the description box above this video. And what's great with Animoto is it's a cloud-based video editing program. And it's so simple to use. Very, very easy. There are templates that are already up for you. You can pick which one you want. You can have some for Instagram. You can have some for Facebook. Very, very user-friendly. Great library of music. So, because you need to put music to really pull at the heartstrings and to tap into all of the emotions. And so they have a great library. You can use the photos because it's all going to link together. You can use the photos you've taken this week or the photos you've taken for your stories. You still have them. So you can put them in your videos. So let's say you're approaching the holiday time or I don't know, it's the end of year graduation for your students and you want to create a montage. Well, since you've been taking all these great behind the scenes, candid photos of real life, you've been pulling back the curtain. Well, you can add some of these photos to your slideshow. So no need to be rummaging around to find photos. You've already done so throughout the year. Now you can plug them into this great tool. Now, why is this important? Well, because it fosters greater connection. It highlights your school and it's very easily shareable. You can put it into your newsletter. So if you have a virtual newsletter, you can easily plug in your beautiful video in that newsletter. You can upload it to your website. You can upload it to your Facebook page, your YouTube account. So it's very, very user-friendly that way and it's easily shareable. The more visibility you have, the more you're going to be able to show what your school culture is all about. And when you can do that, you create trust. And when you create trust, you create buy-in. And when you create buy-in, you create a great home school home relationship. And that's when you can really partner up and soar. So I know it's kind of the grand picture here, but this is why I'm here. I'm here to kind of, paint it for you, paint this picture, because a lot of principals won't think of their schools this way. And you need to look at your school as a business. You are running a business, although you're running a school and you're responsible for the pedagogy and maintenance and management and all that great stuff. If you don't have people in your school, if you don't have students sitting in those seats, you're not going to have the resources and you're not going to have the support you need to run a thriving school. So you need to always keep that in mind. And it's a lot of fun promoting your school. Who does not want to toot their own horn? Who does not want to highlight all the great things that are happening in the school? Okay, so video is important, and I'm going to give you a personal example from my school this year, what we've done. Now, with the COVID pandemic, a lot of my little ones were feeling isolated, like all students, like all adults. And we had, I reached out to the parents because again, you're there to serve them. They're there to be of service to them. And we were wondering as a group, how can we give them a little gift? How can we boost their moods and uplift their spirits? Because we're in a nurturing profession. Education is a nurturing profession, which is why it's so wonderful. So, how can we nurture them and how can we take care of them? And I sent out an email and I posted on the Facebook page. I go, parents, can you send me a photo of your child learning at home? It could be, creating a garden, it could be crafting, baking, or doing the work that we've sent them, whatever. We want to see what they're doing at home. So, sure enough, I had tons of photos sent to me, and I created a beautiful video montage of the kids just being themselves at home. So, we got to see them in their home environment. Put a beautiful little music, nice track to go with the video, and it was a hit. Parents really appreciated, and the little ones loved seeing their friends on the video. So we're in the business of, making people feel good, and this is a really great tool. So I hope you're going to add this to your toolkit because it's worked wonders for us. So Animoto, it is a cloud-based video editing program. Now, just to wrap up this last session, I'd love to know how this is landing with you. So how have the last 4 videos, plus this one, have you learned anything, or is there anything that resonated with you a little bit more? One tool you'd like to try next year or within the next few weeks? I'd love to get your comments, so please let me know what really stuck with you and how you'd like to implement it in your own school. Also, in the spirit of growth, one of my key values is growth. All the time we need to be learning, we need to be stepping outside our comfort zone. So you'll notice that I am hosting a lot more Facebook Lives like every day, and I will be doing so for the next few weeks because I am taking a course myself. So I am taking a Facebook Live course and how to animate Facebook Live. So I create content for you and I deliver content in a more edutainment way, right? Because I want to entertain you, but I also want to educate you. And I'm trying to figure out how to do this with hitting the right pitch and having fun along the process. So this is me doing my thing to grow and hopefully being of service to you at the same time. So that is basically all we have for today, for this week. Next week, our focus will be on putting currency in our wellness bank account, because as principals, we need to take care of ourselves. We know this, it's almost a cliche, but I'm going to have to talk about it next week because we're going to be tapping into wellness next week. Okay, so go look at the past videos. We've talked about stories, websites, we've talked about the virtual newsletter, we've talked about video, and we've talked about, there's one more thing we've talked about, e-learning platforms. So go and take a look at the library of Facebook Lives and let me know what resonated with you most. Don't forget to sign up for the First Year Principal Toolkit to get more resources, more videos to help you launch your first year. Take care. Bye for now and have a great weekend, everybody. Ciao.